This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. So, a couple of people they were asking about Bamboo integration with Selenium, and I thought of creating one video on this. So, I'll show you Bamboo integration and Bamboo installation, setup, and everything on my Windows machine. And then the similar kind of stuff we can do it on Mac also. So, the majority of the people they are having Windows, so that's why I thought of creating it on Windows machine. So you can see that okay, this is my Windows. And what you need to do that first, you simply go to Google, and on Google you simply write download, okay, Bamboo. So Bamboo you can download. First of all, you can configure, you can download, install directly, okay, as a zip file. Second thing you have to do with if you really want to do it with a Docker container also, you can simply do it. So for Docker container also it's very simple, but I don't want to show you through Docker container. You simply type that Bamboo Docker image. It's available on hub.docker.com. And here you will see that if you are already running Docker, you can simply see that, okay, first you need to create the volume and get this particular Docker image and start your container with this particular command. And it will be running, it will be executing on localhost 8085. So this with this way also you can simply do that. If you really don't want to do with Docker, you can simply download a zip file over here. So I'll show you. Simple go to 1 second. Yeah, simple type download Bamboo, and you just click on this Docker Bamboo, the first link. So Bamboo is the product of Atlassian, the same company which is owner for Zira also and the Confluence also. So Atlassian is a company where they provide Zira, they provide Atlassian, Confluence pages, and Bamboo also one integration tool they have given. So Bamboo is just like CI/CD tool, just like Jenkins. So we have Jenkins, similar way that we have Bamboo also. So there are some advantages with respect to Bamboo. It's very simple integration with Jira and all those things. You can simply do that wherever there is a test failure or a script failure. You can integrate with your story and Jira ticket, and you can create a Jira ticket automatically. And a lot of things you can do that. And Jenkins is very, mostly more popular as compared to Bamboo because Jenkins is more flexible, open source. But for Bamboo, you have to pay for it, but 1 month license is free. So the latest version, you simply see that, okay, trial free for 30 days with unlimited user, and the latest version is this. If you really want to have the previous version, you can go to release note and you can get the previous version, and all server version also you can check it over there. So let's start with the get start. You can click on it and you have to accept the license agreement, and you simply click on submit. And here it will give you one .exe file around 300 MB. So just save it, and once it is installed, what do you need to do? You just need to execute it. So let's wait for okay, let it install. So and then we will see. So it's still installing, you can see that. So it's around 50 seconds. Make sure that okay, you are connected to internet, and we have to set up the local Bamboo server on this particular machine. When you join a company, maybe Bamboo server is already available on some cloud, or maybe on AWS, or maybe on some Atlassian cloud is available. There also you can simply use that. But obviously right now I cannot show you on AWS or maybe on some different machine. So, or maybe some different server. So better we do it locally. And for your practice point of view also, you can simply doing the same thing, execute it and start the server on your system. So once you do it, let's quickly finish it, and then we will see what exactly we can do. So it's still two more few seconds. I think it's almost done. And you just need to open this particular file. Okay, it's simply executable file, and it's saying that okay, so let's just close it. Let me open it again from my Windows folder. So I'll go to my downloads and simple run it again from here. Okay, it's saying that Window Defender Smart Screen prevented. Okay, that's fine. Let me, 1 second. Okay, so this my Windows, it's not allowing that. So run anyway. Okay, so let's run it, and then we will see. Okay, so let me check it's running or not. Okay, let's close this, and yeah, you can see that installation got started. This is Windows, guys. So when Windows, maybe it was preventing to install because maybe it was not initially recognized that okay, from where it is coming. You just need to click on yes, and click on now next. Simple install this, and it's installing under my C program files, Bamboo. Click on next, click on next, let it install. For Mac machine, you don't have any DMG file. So for Mac machine, I'll prepare maybe some other video. Maybe in the video at the last, I'll tell you how exactly we can do that on Mac machine. So let it quickly install, and then we will see. Okay, so make sure that okay, your Selenium scripts are ready, and I'll show you my Selenium scripts are already ready on my GitHub. So you just need to push your code into GitHub. So you just need to, I'll show you my GitHub over here. So one project we will try to, I've already automated, let's see, this October POM framework is available. Having some test cases over there. This is a Maven project. You go to SRC, you go to test, and some tests are already running. I mean, it's already available over here. You can simply go to, let's see, login page test is available. So this is a test having a couple of annotations, and I mean, @test annotations are available. So my test is already available. I'm not going to show you how exactly you have to design the framework. You can use any framework. Make sure your test is available under SRC test Java, and make sure this is a Maven project and you have this pom.xml file where you have plugins are available. Surefire plugin, which is having this particular sanity.xml configuration is there. So these things I'm pretty much sure most of the people are already aware about it. No need to repeat those things. Make sure you have a Maven framework, and you should have at least 1 or 2 test cases so that we can see we can integrate with Bamboo. And then this is I think done, and you click on finish. So once this is finished, then let me check it's showing something or not. Okay, because this is for me also first time I'm doing it on. Let me check it on. Okay, okay, 1 second.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, guys, so what you have to do that when you install it, so you cannot directly okay, installation is done. Now how will you launch Bamboo? So I'll refer this particular page. It's already installation documentation is already there. So how exactly you will come on this page? When you click on this get started and click on this, okay, and click on submit. So this file we have already downloaded. So I'm not going to download. You simply click on this getting started link once again. I'll share this particular page link. It's directly the conference@atlassian.com. And here you have to install Start Bamboo for Linux, Mac, and Windows. So if you're using Mac machine, please follow these instructions. And you click on Windows, and yeah. So installation is done. You can see that window installer and the zip archival file that you have to install. After that, what you need to do that you have to start the Bamboo. So you have to open your command prompt, and you have to go to the directory of the Bamboo. So I'll do one thing. I'll open my command prompt. So this is my command prompt, and in my program file somewhere it's available, right? So I'll check quickly. I'll go to my C drive. Okay, I'll go to my C drive, and under program files, Bamboo is available. So I'll go to this particular directory actually. Okay, so copy this, Control C, and go to your command prompt, CD, Control V, and then go to this directory. When you go to this particular directory, after that, what you have to do, you have to run this particular command. Okay, so simple write, let's see. I'm going to write bin and then start bamboo.bat, and then you run it. Okay, and that's it. So you will see that, okay, some processing is happening, and it's going to start the bamboo server. Okay, so let's see, saying something over here. Let's see. Okay, and it's saying after successfully starting, you have to run this particular URL. It's running on 8085. So copy this and let's open in a new URL. I mean, in a new tab. Let's see the server is up and running or not. If everything goes fine, then server is up. Otherwise, it's not. So here we can see that it is still running. Okay, but I can see some exceptions over there. It's saying that access is denied, but now it's saying starting a server. So let's see what happens. So now after a few seconds, you will see that, okay, yeah, this is the server that you have to get it. So when you first time you launch the application with localhost 8085, you have to enter your license key over here, right? Now, how will you get the license key? So for getting the license key, what you have to do, guys, that you just need to right click on it, on contact Atlassian if you require a license key. So for 30 days you can get a license key. You go to Atlassian and here you have to, let's see, log in with your Gmail account. I'm going to log in with my Gmail account, or you can create your own account as well. So initial process is a little tricky. After that, it's saying that, okay, which product license key you want to generate. So you select the Bamboo product from here. And after that, what is your server ID? So whatever the server ID that you're using, the same server ID, you just need to copy this server ID and paste it over here. Okay, so by default it will be written over here, but if there is a mismatch, you just simple copy paste once again, and your instance is up and running. But yes, my server is up and running, and you simply click on generate the license. When you generate the license, this is your license key, guys, that you have to select this entire license key over here, copy this and go back to the previous screen where exactly your Bamboo server is running. Control V, paste it, and then simple do express installation. I don't want to use any custom installation. Express installation means the default installation, and custom means if you really want to configure some external database you want to set up, or you want to customize some more plugins and all those things, some settings you want to customize in that case. So I don't want to use any custom installation. Let's do with express installation. You click on express installation here, right? So because I'm used to with Mac machine, I've already done configuration on Mac. So this, for me also, this is the first time I'm doing it on Windows. So thought of showing you, and then it takes some time, and the Bamboo will be set up, and the instance will be set up on your system. And meanwhile, you can check over here that, okay, yeah, this, do not close these files, guys. I mean these command prompts. So let it be like this. It's running on some Tomcat server. So just minimize it, and it takes some time to, okay, for the express installation. It will do some internal mechanism and internal settings and everything. It will do that. So let's wait for a few seconds. By the time, okay, so make sure by the time you can simple prepare your test over here. One Selenium test with Maven testng, and at least one or two test cases should be written over there. And make sure you have one pom.xml file, and then we will configure and make sure that, okay, you have to push that particular code into Git repository, because we are going to integrate Bamboo with Git over here, right? So let's wait for a few seconds and then I'll get back to you.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so you can see that it's still running. So what I'm going to do that, meanwhile, I'll show you in my Mac machine also, because after that, the process will exactly same. How will you configure the jobs and everything will remain same. So let it run. It's still taking some time on my Windows machine. And now I'll show you my Mac machine once again. So now this is my Mac. So on my Mac, what I'll do, I just open the same one more window over here, and then I simple type for that. Let's see, Bamboo latest version. Again, you click on this download Bamboo, and what you need to do is simple click on get started, and click on this. I'll accept the license agreement, and here it will give you one more zip file over here. You can see that. So this particular zip file I'm not going to download because this zip file, okay, I'm already having it already downloaded, so I'm just going to cancel it. Okay, so simple cancel it. So I'll show you the zip file is available over here in my download section. You just need to extract it, and then you will find this particular folder over here, that Atlassian bomb Bamboo 7.0.1. You simple open it, and then you will see these logs over here. I mean, all these files available over here, right? What you need to do, you simple click on getting started on over here, and you just follow the guidelines written with Mac machine. You click on Mac OS, and here Mac says that first you have to download and zip it, unzip it, and then what you have to do, extract the downloaded file to the install location that we have already done it. And after that, what we have to do is specify your Bamboo home location. So what you have to do, you have to click on, let's see, go to documents and click one, create one folder over here. Let's see, Bamboo home, like this, right? And after that, what you have to do, under this particular Bamboo home, all your installations and everything will be installed automatically later on. Then what you have to do, that open Bamboo installation directory from here. So go to downloads, where exactly you have unzipped, open this, and click on this Atlassian Bamboo. Here you have to go to this web INF folder, and here you will see one. After that, you have to go to classes, and after that you will get one properties file over here. So I'll show you which property. Simple go to this Bamboo initialize dot properties. You right click on it and simple open with your text edit or Sublime. So let's say I'll open with text edit. When you open with the text edit, okay, I think, yeah, let me open it again, or any with Sublime or whatever. So let's say I'll open with Sublime. Here what you have to do, whatever the file that you have created, I mean whatever the folder that you have created, guys, this, okay, you have to give that, okay, this is my home directory, and under my home directory, this Bamboo home I have created under my documents directory. So dot slash documents slash Bamboo home you have to give, and that's it. Okay, once this is done, what you have to do, you have to go to the same Bamboo directory over here. Okay, I'll show you. Just go to your command line, and where exactly your Bamboo you have installed. So you can see that, okay, my Bamboo is installed over here under my downloads. This was a unzipped file, and then here what you have to do, you have to execute this particular command, .bin start bamboo.sh, and you simple write this command, and the moment you run it, it's saying that, okay, Tomcat started, and you simple hit localhost 8080. So let me open that. I'll show you localhost 8085, I think, and then you will see that okay, the same Bamboo will be, this is the Bamboo screen. So I've already set up my license key and everything over here, but in your case, you, okay, it will ask you to set up the license key that I've already shown you. How will you get the license key? Now back to the Windows machine. Okay, so this is the Mac machine installation quickly. It's very simple, no rocket science. And let me show you my Windows machine now. By the time on Windows machine, guys, the installation, the configuration part is already done. Now it's time to show you on Windows. On Windows machine, once all the configuration, the setup is done, then you have to create a username over here. So let's say I'm creating a username, that Naveen automation. Okay, labs. This is my username. What is your password? So I'm giving some random my password over here. Full name I'm writing, let's see, Naveen. And what is your email ID? Let's see, I'm entering my Gmail ID. And you click on finish. You can save the password, and again it will start setting up, okay, your installation once again. So that's only one time activity, guys. Same thing you have to do it on Mac machine also. So first step is what? Install the zip file, and then you have to from the command prompt you have to execute it. You have to start the Bamboo server, and then you try to access localhost 8085, and then you have to generate the license key. You have to enter the license key for Bamboo, and then you have to create the user, and then it will set up first installation over here. So again, let's wait for some time, because on Windows it takes some time, but on Mac machine it's quite fast. It's very fast over, okay, in Mac machine. So if you want, I can skip Mac machine now, because the exact same process we have to follow on Mac and Windows both, right? So now I'll do one thing, that I'll again switch back to Mac machine. So let me show you on my Mac now. On Mac machine, you can see that it looks like a Jenkins, although it's not a Jenkins, but you can see that, okay, one project, one job I have already created. So here, what you have to do, guys, here, what do you need to do? You simple uh, go to project over here. Okay, here, first let me sign in. So I'll log in once again. When you log in here, you have to go to create, and you have to create a plan over here. Okay, so simple create the plan, and under which project, if you really want to create a new project. So let's say I'm going to create a new project. My project name is Naveen Selenium Test. If you really want to give any key, you can give any key also. So what is the description? Let's see, this is a Naveen Selenium Test for form run. What is the plan name? So I'm giving, say, let's see, Naveen test automation is my plan name. Plan description, I'm just randomly writing anything. Okay, and from where you simple repository host. So here in your case it will be, let's see, click on new link new repository, and you have to select the Git repository over here. So that's why I told you, you have to push your code, okay, to the Git repo. So I'm already having this particular Git repo. I'll show you once again. You go to GitHub, and this October POM series framework already written over here. You can take the same project, and here you need to enter the repository URL, and from which branch are you using any username password. No, we are not using any username password, because this is my public repository, so I don't need to enter any private key or username password. So make sure your repository is public. And what is the branch name? My branch name is the master branch. And quickly you check the connection, that, okay, are we able to connect with the Git repository or not? So simple test connection. It's saying connection successful, perfect. And the repository access allow for all the users, and click on configure plan, right? And it's saying that, okay, yeah, what is your display name? So let's say I'm giving some display name, that Naveen form repo. Let's see, this is a display name, and again you click on configuration plan. Perfect. And then run as a local agent environment. If you really want to run it on a Docker container, you have to give the Docker image name over here, but right now we don't have any Docker container. So simple click on agent environment only, and here you have to add the task, guys. So how will you add? You click on add task, and here you have to add different task. You can add it. So let's say I'm going to add a task with Maven, okay, because my project is Maven. So select Maven 3.x, and here you simple add, let's see, run Selenium test is my task name. So you have to give a task name. Select with Maven, and what is the goal? So simple, like Maven clean test or Maven clean install, you can also write, and simple say that, okay, let's see, this is my Maven clean test. What is your build JDK 1.8? You have to enter, and okay, like this. And do you have any environment variable? No, we don't have any. If you want to set up, let's see, XMS X or XMM S, in that case you can set up the memory heap size also, you can define, but we don't want to do that. And you simply click on finish, save. You see that, okay, first task is source code checkout, second task is you have to execute your Selenium test, like that. And the third task you will add You search for let's see testng over here, and here parse and display the testng results. So this is the one plugin that you have to add. So let's see, this is my testng results task. Okay, testng results task, and my testng getting generated under this particular result.xml file. So star this and simple click on save. Okay, so let's see, these are the three tasks I have added, and you click save and continue, and you can simply say that okay, this is the job got created. You can see that. Okay, you can configure the job once again. You can click on default job, and you can see that okay, this is a job got created over here, and the job name is, let's see, default job, right? After that, you can see that okay, these are my job details. If you really want to change the name, let's say I'm going to change the name. This is my POM, okay, and POM series test, okay, or let's see my application name. I'll simple write HubSpot app sanity test, okay, and you have to select this job enabled checkbox and click on save. So now you can see that job is enabled, and click on save. You can simply see that okay, these are the different three tasks that we have seen, that okay, these are three different tasks, and here it's saying that one second, plan cannot be run because it's disabled. So what you have to do that okay, let's go to this particular plan, and we have to make it enable. So let me show you how exactly you can make it enable. Okay, this is the plan, and click on edit. Once again, plan details, and you have to make the plan enabled. So under that particular plan, we have created a job. So my job is enabled, but plan was not enabled. So click on this and click on save, right? This plan that we created, and now you will execute your plan. So now you simply run the plan. When you run it, let's see it's running or not. So here you will see that commit artifacts, which artifact, and whatever the logs. So you can see your logs over here. See, now it should directly execute my test cases. Okay, you can see that my browser is getting launched directly from Bamboo, and in my test class I have three test cases are written over there. So back to back three test cases will be executed, and you can see that whatever, right, the Eclipse console or Jenkins console, you see same kind of console you will be seeing over here. And I'll show you quickly that okay, under my src test, I'm going to execute this particular class, actually this login page test. In login page test, I have three test cases. One test is verify login page title test. Second test is sign up, and the third one is login test. Now you can see that tests are absolutely running fine. And here you see that okay, yes, three test cases got passed and three got successful, and build is successful. Perfect, right? And maybe something got failed. My test is running fine. Maybe some configuration got failed. That's what it's saying. The build actually overall got failed. Now you click on your plan, and you can check that okay, this is the okay first plan, and it's saying that okay, something got failed. Let's see, it's saying some timeout exception that we were expecting HubSpot login, but we found something else. So let it be. Maybe some failure is there, or maybe some synchronization issue is there. So we will check it later. But here you can see that you click on the failure result, and here you see that okay, what is your class name? This is my test class name. This is my method name, and what exactly the reason behind that? This is the actual reason behind that you are getting it, right? So what you have to do, what is the latest commit, also commit history also. Let's say you're going to commit anything, okay, so automatically it will be triggered. You can check okay, what exactly you committed and all those things. You can simply see that. So now what I'll do, I'll go to my pom.xml file. Okay, this is my pom series, and I'll go to my pom.xml file. In my pom.xml file, you can see that I'm going to execute with sanity.xml, right guys? I'm going to execute with my sanity.xml, and in my sanity.xml, if you see, so I'll open in a new tab, and I'll go to my src, go to my test, go to runners, and in my sanity.xml, you see that okay, I have only login page test. It means only login related test cases are running. Now I want to include my home page test also. So I'm going to edit and remove this, uncomment these lines. Okay, so now I have two classes, login page as well as home page test. Now I simply directly commit over here that added home page test also, and you simply click on commit the changes. So the moment I commit my changes over here, okay, and then you go to your Bamboo, you come over here, after some time, okay, it should trigger. So let's refresh and let's see, or you can manually trigger also once again. So it's so far it's not triggering. So I'll do one thing. Let's wait for a few seconds. The moment I commit my code, automatically it should be triggered. So far it's not triggering, or I can manually trigger also. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's trigger once again. So this time I should be able to trigger a login page as well as home page test also, right guys? So okay, fine. So let's run the plan once again. So now you can see that has been queued for 1 second. So yes, it started, perfect. And you can see that the logs, you can click on the logs and you can simply see that, okay, yeah, my test is running now. So now I have two tests. One is the login and one is the home page test. I mean, two test classes are there. Around 6 test cases, 3 plus 3, 6 test cases are there. 3 test cases are available in login page test and 3 are available in home page test. Now see home page test again running. A new browser is getting open and then it will verify all the things over here. And then once this is done, it will close the browser. So you can see that so far it's running fine. You can see the logs over here. You can download the logs. You can view the complete logs also here separately like this also. So let me come back. And you can see that this is still running. So this was the first build which got failed. This is the second build, okay, which is actually running. And my tests are still running. You can see that. Okay, it will verify a couple of things over here, and then let's see, is it still running? Now both the browser got closed. It means my both the test cases got passed, and right, and then after that, let's see. So now you can see that okay, build number 2 got successful and with green color. So I'll again go to my plan. Under my plan, you can see that okay, 2 jobs were there. Now see 2 jobs were there, and then see again it got triggered because we've already committed the code. You remember that we just committed the code, so that the moment you commit the code, again it will be triggered. And meanwhile, I have already triggered manually. So first it got executed manually, and this is auto trigger was in pipeline, is was in queue. So now this auto trigger is also running over here. You can see that, right? So let me refresh this page. So let it okay run, that we can check it later. But now whatever that we have triggered, you can simply click on this and it's perfectly fine, zero failure. And you can check the logs. All these logs are available over here. You can check the test summary, and these are the test summary that you can see that my test cases are absolutely working fine over here, right? You can see the whatever the commit. You remember that we had added the commit over here, that added home page test also, like that. You can simply see that, right? And let me refresh it. Perfect. So here you can see that okay, 14, not the task, 14 steps in total got passed over here, right? And you can simple, if you really want to view the job, you can simple go and you can simple see view the job also. You can check it over here. This is my test, and here you can see the complete test summary over here, that homepage logo, see homepage related test cases are running over here, and what happened with each and every test case you can simply check. and then see verify sign up link test, homepage, app logo, and all those things are absolutely working fine. You click on it and here you can see the result over here. Perfect, right guys? And for every test you can see the log also. If any test failure is there, it will generate a very good log like this. Okay, so these are just not the error, these are just a warning guys, just because I'm using Chrome driver 80, you just forget about it. And this is the metadata, and very useful metadata also, that in which directory it's running, what is your job name, from which branch it is coming, from the master branch, the entire metadata, a lot of useful information. You can check it over here like that, right? Now and it will generate a very good summary also like this. Out of 2 builds, 50% successful, and then 55 seconds was the average time it's showing like this, right? So now how will you configure your extend report? So for configuration for your extend report, what you have to do, you have to go to actions and configure the plan, just like we have to configure the job in Jenkins. So same thing you can do it over here as well. So what you have to do that, click on this job and click on this sanity job, and what you have to do guys, that you have to um, add one. Okay, this is the testng jar that we have. Okay, testng parser task that we have already added. This is a maven for executing clean test, and this is the source code that, okay, where exactly your git repository is available like that. Now you do one thing, you click on add task over here, and here what you have to do, you have to, I'll show you. So if you have any JUnit parser, I mean JUnit, if you are using, you can configure with JUnit also. And one second, for extend report directly as such, we don't have any plugin for Bamboo, and same for Allure report also, it's already deprecated. So I tried already with Allure report, it's deprecated, but I'll show you how exactly you can generate the Allure report. So what you need to do, simple um, go to script tag over here. Okay, so one script task you have to add. So let's say I'm generating Allure HTML report, and select what is your interpreter, select the shell interpreter, and here what you have to do, you simple write Allure generate and Allure open. So I'll add a separate task for this Allure HTML report task, right? And then you click on save. So the moment your build is done, automatically it will open the Allure report as well. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. So I'm not using any Allure plugin, but from the command line script, I'm using it. From the shell scripting, I'm using it. And that's the script, guys, that you have to add this. Allure generate and Allure open. Make sure Allure is installed on your Windows system or Mac system. After that, let's run it again. So run the entire plan once again. It will execute the test. Now the job number 3 is in queue. So let it run, and then you will see automatically it should open the Allure report. Okay, so my test cases are running. So one test is for login, and you can monitor the logs over here. You can see that all the logs you can check. See, same Jenkins logs, same Maven logs. It's completing the Maven lifecycle over here, and checking how many tests that you have, and then start picking your test from here. Okay, or you can directly go to the log section over here like this. Okay, so let it run. The browser is still open. You can see that. If any test is getting failed, then we will see later. So is it still running? Maybe something got failed. It's saying that, okay, skipped, whatever the reason behind that. So let it be failed. Maybe some sync issue or something like this, because I just randomly wrote those test cases. So those test cases are not stable. So we are not bothered about how exactly you're writing your test case in Selenium right now. I'm just bothered about it's picking my test cases or not. That's it. Okay, so okay, something maybe getting failed. So let's see. It's saying that, okay, my test case is getting skipped, maybe because of some reason. Maybe browser could not be launched properly or something like this, whatever it could be reason. It could be any reason. So let's see. But you can see that earlier it got passed. But now this 3 is test cases are getting skipped. And yeah, a lot of failures are there. And you can see that, okay, build got failed, failure 1. And let's see. Let me check the full view log. It's saying that the build got failed. Some test case got failed. Home page setup itself got failed actually. So that's why all the test cases are getting skipped. And okay, something it's doing. I think its build is finished. I'll do one thing. Let me close this Google Chrome and run all the test cases once again. Okay, guys. So I'll do one thing. First, I'll do one thing. I'll just forget about homepage test. I'm going to comment homepage test because unnecessary it will take a lot of time because 7 test cases are there. So remove this particular entry. One second, let me just remove it. And simple added only login page test. Simple click on commit changes. And once again, you come back over here. Okay, so let's run it again. And you can see the commit history over here. It's saying that, okay, added only login page test. So immediately it will pick the commit history, what exactly you recently committed, and then on the basis of that, it will be triggered. So now only login related test cases will be executed. So you can see that my login related test cases, you can monitor the logs over here. Let me it's still running. Okay, this is the build number 4. So build number 4 is almost done. Okay, maybe the logs, it will be generated later. No logs found, that's fine. Right, now the logs are coming. You can see that. Okay, and here, so let it run. Okay, let it run, guys. Let's wait for some time and then we will see what exactly the kind of report we are getting. So build number 4 is still running. You can see that this is a manual run. You can see manual run by Naveen. All these are manual run. If it is auto triggered, it will tell you that, okay, auto triggered by Naveen or auto triggered by, okay, Bamboo, like this. Now the test cases are getting executed. Everything is fine so far. Let's see. And it's saying that yes, something it's saying. Allure HTML report of type this is done, and now it will open that Allure report. Now see, right guys. So overall, the background, I mean the back history also, whatever the test cases that we executed earlier, and the entire history it will show you in the form of Allure report. So recently we just executed. You can see that, and this is completely the overall history also, right? For home page, previous history also got skipped, and this is the latest login page test history also it's showing over here, right? Because I've already configured my Allure report plugin and everything in my Maven project. So now this is how you can generate the Allure report as well. Okay. And one more thing I'll show you that how will you do with the extend report if you really want to generate, right? So this Allure report, I'll do one thing. Let me just 1 second. I'll just go to this particular job and let it be like this. 1 second. So I'll just stop this particular job. Okay, you can stop it here. Now what I'm going to do that you just simple go to your plan once again, and under this particular plan, configure the plan, right? And go to artifacts and click on create artifact. Here you have to give, let's say I'm giving some artifact that extend HTML report. And what is your location? So my location is build folder. Under build folder, actually my HTML report will be generated according to my project. In your case, where exactly your HTML extend report is generating, maybe target folder or whatever. In my case, I'm generating inside the build folder. This HTML report, you can see that. Same thing, I have to give where exactly this folder, build or target folder, and what is your copy pattern. So just write star star slash star dot star. This is a copy pattern regular expression you have to give where exactly in which folder. Pick this particular any star pattern, and then you simply click on create. When you click on create, you can see that okay, one extend HTML report artifact got created, right? Then you come over here and let me open this build number 4. Go to artifact. Right now we don't have any artifact because it's already executed, and artifact we created later. Now let's do one thing, execute this particular plan once again, and let's see it's generating the extend report or not, right? So this is a little tricky as compared to, not tricky exactly, different from Jenkins, but ultimately the concept is same. So let it run and then let's see once again. So LAR report, we have already seen that. You can refer this particular Git repository, guys, for the code base point of view. If you really want to refer this particular code, I have already added LAR and everything over here. Okay, so we were getting 8 results because of a lot of LAR results already there, right? So that's why it's showing the 8 reports. So then we will see that extend report also in some time. So you can see that 38% OSC is still done, okay, already done. And something is happening over here. It means my test cases are, you can see that login page test is succeed, verify sign up link is also succeed, and login is also succeed. It means all 3 test cases got passed, and maybe something got failed. Okay, maybe some task or some step got failed, but test cases are running fine without any problem. And then I'll go to my artifact, and here I simply see that okay, this is my, okay, just a second, artifact is this, and then it will give you one HTML file you can download. You have to download over here, that's a pain. Or you can do one thing, let me check in new tab. Okay, no, you have to download, show in folder. So this HTML report will be okay, downloaded over here. You just open it, and here you can see the extend report directly over here, right? And one test got failed, maybe. Okay, maybe it's showing the previous result like that with the screenshot over here, right? So what I've observed here, one thing, that the configuration with respect to reporting is not that great here in Bamboo. Okay, so that's why I don't prefer Bamboo for reporting, because as such we don't have any HTML plugins. Jenkins is so rich, so smart, that a lot of HTML reports and plugins are available. But the good thing is that okay, let's see if any failures are there, any test is getting failed or something. Let's see, you go there and any test is getting failed, you can simple assign that particular failure result, okay, to Jira ticket and everything. You can do that. So let's see, assign the responsibility. Click on assign responsibility. Responsible user is this. So all your Jira users will be displayed over here. You click on add. You can simple assign over there. Like that, you can simple do that. Okay. Let's see, you want to create an issue for that. Create issue, and what is your Jira task? Connect to Jira. So the moment you click on connect to Jira, it will connect to your Jira system, and then you can raise a ticket over there, and then it will be mapped over here, okay, with Jira tickets. It means your test automation mapping is happening with your Jira ticket as well. So those things also you can simply do it like that. Okay, so I didn't find any big issues with Bamboo. It's good, you can use it, and someone is asking, or maybe people are using in your project, you can use Bamboo. It's quite straightforward. The biggest advantage with Bamboo is easy integration with the easy integration with the Jira and conference pages. That's the biggest advantage. And it's almost exactly same with respect to Jenkins, but the reporting part is a little poor. You have to, okay, you have to create a task for that, right? Directly, we really don't have any reporting plugin over here. So the moment you create a task over here, let's see, I'll show you once again. See, you just go to actions and configure the plan, go to your job, and here you simply click on add the task. Right now, we don't have any HTML report, or we don't have any default extend report also. Okay, Allure report, I have actually downloaded the jar and added as a plugin, but this is also deprecated. You can see that deprecated, so I cannot use it. Okay, and another thing is that you can simply go to their, let's say I'll go to my Bamboo homepage. Here you can see that, okay, two jobs I have created. One is for my previous report, and then this is the latest one I have created. And total earlier I have executed 12 builds. Here I have executed 5 builds over here. In my previous project, let's say I'll show you what exactly the similar kind of thing, the history you can maintain, you can check it over here. Let's see with the latest 12th, and this is the artifact, and this is the extend report. You can see that again it will download. So you have to download, that's a pain over here, right? So that I don't want to do that, because let's say it's running on some server or something like this. In that case, again and again I have to download. I want a solution where I just click on it and then the report will be generated directly on the same page, right? Or maybe I'm missing something, but I'm not sure that, okay. But this is what I have found with respect to extend report and Allure report. Let's say this, the 7th build got passed, everything is fine over here. You go to artifact, same extend report, you have to download actually. That's the problem. Okay. And if you really see that, configure it and go to job, and this is the testng parser. As a parser, you have to add it over here, and Allure report, as I told you that this plugin I've already added, but this plugin doesn't have any option because this is deprecated. So you have to as a shell script that I have already shown you. Okay, I'll show you once again. So Allure report shell script, you have to add it, guys. So just go to configure here. So this is a script you have to add for Allure report. So plugin will not work. You have to add as a Allure generate and Allure open. So the moment you execute your job, immediately after that, this task will be executed. So task will be executed in a sequence. First, code checkout from the Git, then execute your test cases through Maven, generate the testng results, and then run this particular script, or whatever the script you want to generate, you want to execute, you can simply write it over here. Same thing we can see in Jenkins also, and then simple save it. So this is a command actually to open the Allure report directly on your system. So like this also, you can simply do that. Okay, so that's all, guys. And there are a lot of features are available. If you really want to explore these things, you can explore it, but the trial version is for 30 days. You can, for practice point of view, for your interview point of view, you can have it. I know this session is quite lengthy, but yeah, I don't want to cover in 2 topics, I mean 2 videos, so that's why I try to do that. Please do it. Let me know if you have any issues. And once you enter the license key after the installation, and after that everything will remain same, either it is Mac machine or Windows machine, right, guys? So one second. Okay, so guys, that's all for this particular thing. And if you have any issues, if you find something interesting with respect to Bamboo, please put a comment over here. And if you really like this video, please click on subscribe button and let me know. Okay, if you really want me to make some other videos on some other tools like Circle CI, or okay, Bitrise, or some kind of other integration tools are available, or continuous integration tools are available like Jenkins. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.